What does love mean to you?
Oh man, you had to go there. Everything.
Everything. That's a great answer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe I lost my mind. No one noticed. No one noticed.
Real loss is only possible when you love something more than you love yourself. That's a quote from my favorite movie, Good Will Hunting. It's that classic love story of two nerds confronting their deepest secrets and insecurities to find true love, because there's nothing more romantic than a little emotional baggage. But is romantic love really real? The divorce rate is pretty high in most countries. In America, it's 42%, and in the more traditional ones, it's only lower because divorce is shamed upon. Well, shit, I don't know, but I'm gonna go back to where it all started. I'm gonna take myself on a date while we figure this out. And no, it's not because I'm a fucking incel. I just don't have a girlfriend. In the same time last year, I gave my shot at love. It didn't work out, as you can see, but it made me question if what I was chasing was real. You see, I was just emulating what I saw in the movies. You know, you go on a date, become super infatuated, and you sling your arm on her shoulder and she starts weirdly fondling with your hand. And then you guys end up hanging out all day and driving until the sun goes down, and then you guys kiss and do all that lovey-dovey shit. Then stuff gets dramatic sometimes and you fight and shit. It's like living a dream you've had your entire life because of all the movies and TV shows. It's literally the greatest distraction in life. So distracting that everything else in your life seems less important when this individual is with you. Suddenly, you have a newfound purpose. For me, I was so worried about feeling the real thing when I really didn't understand it. My Asian parents showed me love by giving me fruits on a plate rather than saying I love you. So I didn't know what to think with this new experience. As far as I was concerned, love was the one emotion we always avoided. On Google, there's two definitions of love. The first is an intense feeling of deep affection. The second is a great interest and pleasure in something. That first one sounds way more deep. I mean, just read it again. An intense feeling of deep affection. Yet they mean the exact same thing. In reality, love is just a biological adaptation. Evolutionarily speaking, it developed to ensure that we have successful offspring. According to the National Institute of Health, the biological mechanisms that underlie love, such as the roles of oxytocin and vasopressin, have evolved to promote social bonding, parental care, and cooperative behaviors that enhance the survival and reproductive success of individuals and their offspring. Blah, blah, blah. It sounds complicated, but it's just saying love is essential to survival and that sex is the very basis of it. Now, don't get me wrong, love is definitely real. For example, I love my friends. They're part of my earthly attachment to this world, and without them, I'd feel a great loss. The experiences and joy in which we feel together are invaluable. When it comes to romantic love though, everything takes a step up. Suddenly there's that pressure to find the one. Oh my god, she just farted, she must be the one. It becomes a checking the boxes game that doesn't exist in platonic love. Your friends don't have to be gorgeous, smell good, or be smart. You love them because they're just them. There's less of that jealousy, possessiveness, or all that other bullshit that comes with romantic love. But when it's romance, all these requirements are needed. You're probably just horny. What's stopping you from having those same feelings with that guy or girlfriend you've known since birth? Yet, when that one attractive stranger walks into your life, it's just different. You stop hanging out with your friends as much to constantly eat and hook up with this individual and drop the occasional, "I love you, baby." Because this special individual is the person you're planning on having a future with or having kids with. And there's all these hopes and aspirations. A Harvard study on love reads, "The modern cortex struggles to interpret the primal messages of love and weaves a narrative around incoming visceral experiences, potentially reacting to that narrative rather than reality." Basically, romantic love is delusional. And lust is at the core of it because of all those chemicals and endorphins shot into your brain. Basically, what it's trying to say is, stop being horny and go hang out with your friends. I mean, you're legit trying to just find a person that you can tolerate or quote-unquote like enough and can have your offspring with. When you put it like that, the whole concept of romantic love just seems ingenuine. But even if it is, I still kind of want to try it and fake it. because it truly can be a euphoric feeling that can't be matched in this world. Whether or not it's for mating purposes, it's still a really special experience, as spending a life with another individual and building a life with that person as opposed to yourself is just unique. So go give it your best shot, but just be careful about it, because chances are you'll probably end up in my situation. I went through that experience with the hopes, aspirations, and dreaminess only to encounter the complexities and heartaches. I wish I could say I was being dramatic, but it really hurts when it doesn't work out. You go from saying I love you one day to never talking again. The most painful experience I've had thus far in life. And chances are you'll probably both come up with a narrative to start hating each other, because that's just the easiest way to cope rather than to deal with the harsh emotions associated with breaking up. It really throws you for a loop and makes you question if what you experienced was real, because, well, the love is so conditional. And for those of you that say, well, they were just the love of my life. Well, if they were the love of your life, you'd probably expect them to still be talking to you, right? I mean, just put that together. All jokes aside, I'm just fucking coping, alright? Romantic love is like a crack addiction. It's truly a high-risk, high-reward situation. You risk your sanity to experience this overwhelming emotion. If it goes well, you have the opportunity to share life. But if not, well, you're cooked. Now, I'm not gonna give it a shot for a while because I've still got some shit to figure out. But if you are, brace yourself. And if shit hits the ceiling like it always does, just know that you're not alone. Romantic love is probably just a fake emotion anyways. I know I sound salty, but I'm just saying, love is overrated. By the way, can you guys like and subscribe, because let's just say I had to dig deep for this one, or just actually, I don't give a fuck, just do what you want.